Congratulations, Ollie. Congratulations, Bob.
Let's ask you first about Copeland's game today. He did a lot of work for you guys on the defense end. What did you like about what he did?
Yeah, I mean, he's a talented central defender, and in games like this and in NCAA tournament play, they're always going to be tough games where you have to dig in and and really do your work defensively. And when you have someone that is capable of winning the ball in the air, but also making good decisions when he's stepping forward and cutting out passes and making plays. So I think he showed his experience and his talent and athleticism today. He had a wonderful game.
And usually, most of your games, the shots are all kind of one-sided. This one was more even, not shots on goal, but just regular shots. How valuable is the defensive guys you had today just because of the nature of the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at the shots that they had, there isn't anything that really troubled at all, which is credit to, I think, from the top down defensively. We defend from our center forward right on down to these guys at the back, and I think you see that with the types of shots that they had. There wasn't anything that really troubled. And to be fair, I think we should have had 3 or 4 goals in the first half if you saw that, and on another day those go in. So as far as quality chances and things, I think there's no doubt that we were the team that deserved to win, although they competed hard. But I was happy with the boys.
And to get the 2 goals off the direct kicks too, what do you think of just how the way that worked out for you guys?
Yeah, no, really good. I mean, those are set plays are a vital part of the game, and it's something that we we work hard at and we take a look at, and depending on the opponent, and we have arsenal of ones we want to use, but you pick the right ones for the right moment, and I thought the players did a really good job of recognizing what was on and what to choose. So it was credit to them. It's about players, and they did a great job today.
Let's ask you about your day. You had kind of a busy day back there today. What do you think, just the job you guys did as a unit?
Yeah, I mean, they're a tough team to play against defensively because they like to play long balls into the channel. So it's a lot of work, and we had good communication today. So that was key for us between center backs and outside backs, and just making everything's tight in terms of the shape and everything.
And early in the second half, that 1-year goal that they scored, what did you think about just being able to get there and kind of get that off the net?
Yeah, I kind of dropped off the wrong side of the forward when he made the run, and I knew Ryan Rothel, the goalie, was going to come out and make a play on it, so I figured I'd just drop in and cover, and luckily he didn't get enough on it, so it was easy enough to make a play on.
And we lost track of how many times you had to head away a corner kick or a free kick today. I was wondering, how does that feel after a while? Do you do that?
I mean, that's just part of the job. I mean, someone's got to do it, so just try to be in the right spots at the right time. So yeah.
I was asked you about your role in the second goal. What you kind of like about the way that play worked out for you?
Honestly, we've been running that for 4 years, and that's the first time we scored on it. So I'm really glad about that. But it usually takes teams off guard because you run the big target man through, and it usually opens up the space for the second runner. And Dan did a good job to finish it off.
Let's ask you first about the goal you scored on the direct kick. How'd you like the way that play worked out for you?
It worked out perfectly. We've been trying that it's one that's been in the system for quite a while, and we just haven't been able to get it to come off right. So it came off today finally. It was a good timing.
It was kind of a strange game to get both your goals off direct kicks. How often does that happen?
Well, I mean, we were thinking about it, but we haven't scored off a free kick in probably 3 years. We scored one earlier this year for the first time, which was good, and another quick one, so that's always good to get them off guard like that.
Those guys too, but just the job you guys did overall. They had a lot of shots, but they weren't shots on goal. But would you just the way you guys played, it was more both sides of the field for a change. Usually you guys are always kind of down at your end.
Yeah. So they had a pretty quick counter, and we were making a couple of mistakes in the first half, and they were taking advantage of them. So it's a little bit more recovery runs than usual, but never did it really feel like we were on our heels.
Right.
So.
And how do you feel too about going on next week? It looks like you might be playing Haverford.
Yeah, we're excited about it. We're really excited. Something different. Unfortunately, we don't have Amherst in our quadrant this year.
Yeah.
So something new. Just recovering the legs this week will be big for us.
So I wanted to ask you first about the first goal of the game that you scored. How well do you think that worked? You guys surprised them with the speed of that? How quickly you took the shot?
Well, we've kind of had that ingrained in us since I got here to, see if we can figure something quick out. Get the team unnerved, but it just worked out great because I saw the goalie kind of going over across. I asked my teammate if he asked for 10, and I just saw he was there, so I just put it wherever the thing was open, hoped it would go in.
How much fun is it when that kind of play works out like that? Because I'm sure it doesn't happen too often where you can trick them.
Yeah, a lot of teams they try and cut that off, put a whole bunch of players around it, and it's rare that it works. But the fact that it got pulled off really well, it takes a weight off you because free kicks aren't easy to make. I'm no expert at them, but doing something like that just helps out immensely.
Just want to ask you what you thought about the way your team played today. You had a lot of chances, shots-wise and stuff. How'd you like your effort?
Yeah, I thought we, started a little slow. I think we were feeling yesterday's game, but thought as the game went on, we got a little bit more successful and got a little bit more confident, and really happy with the way we played. Obviously you want to get a couple goals there, but it wasn't in the making today. So.
Yeah, just want to wait till of their one defender too, number 4. You seem to head away a lot of your chances and corner kicks and free kicks and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's an All-American for a reason, and he's quite a nice player, and that's what you want to play the best, and you certainly see that today. So.
And were you happy with the possession time you guys had? Because I know usually they take about 70% of shots in games, but you guys were right with them in shots today.
Yeah, certainly. It allowed us to build confidence. The possession definitely helps in keeping the ball obviously from them, because they can really move it around and punish you if they get more and more possession. But I thought we did really well there at times, and I think they sat in a little bit and kind of conceded that to us a bit, and kind of were okay with it. But they knew that we needed 2 goals, or at least to win the game. So.